heard you throw me under the bus, Colonel Soyka. I heard you just throw me under the bus. I've got ears like you don't know.
I told him it was just because I didn't like him. That's all I done.
Sound check. Good?
Great, everyone heard that.
Welcome to the ceremony.
Sound check.
Command Sergeant Major Cobb, Command Sergeant Major Bro, distinguished guests, family, and friends. Good morning, and welcome to the 1st Battalion, 77th Armored Regiment Change of Command Ceremony, where Lieutenant Colonel Mark R. McClellan will relinquish command of his outstanding unit to Lieutenant Colonel Michael V. Soyka. The reviewing officer for today's ceremony is Colonel Mark A. McClellan, commander of the 3rd Armored Brigade Combat Team, 1st Armored Division. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the invocation.
I invite you to join me as I pray. Almighty God, we have gathered together both here and with those who are watching from afar to celebrate and recognize the importance and value of two great leaders. And as such, we ask your blessing upon this momentous occasion. As we say farewell to Lieutenant Colonel Mark McClellan, remind us of the impact that he has made on this formation over the last 2.5 years. Let his wisdom and guidance continue to leave footprints on each of the Steel Tigers he has served with for the years to come. May we never forget the many ways he led with quiet reserve, dignity, and grace. Be with him and the rest of the McClellan family as they continue to serve the greater El Paso area between New Mexico State University and William Beaumont. We also ask your blessing as we welcome our new Tiger 6, Lieutenant Colonel Michael Soyka, and his family. Guide him in wisdom and care as he continues the legacy of excellence, and equip him with whatever tools he may require to lead us to even greater heights. Be with all of the Steel Tiger family during this time of transition. Grant us patience and flexibility as we adapt to new horizons during these ever-changing times. And grant your hedge of protection around all of our service members in harm's way this day and always. It is in your holy name I pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, to the right of the outgoing tent is a table with a bouquet of red roses in full bloom for Lieutenant Colonel McClellan's wife, Grace, and gifts for his children, Sawyer and Noah. These gifts are for each of you on behalf of the battalion as a token of our appreciation for your contributions to the Steel Tigers. To the right of the incoming tent is a table, bouquet of yellow roses for Lieutenant Colonel Soyka's wife, Sarah, and battalion points for his son, Benjamin and Matthew. These gifts are on behalf of the 1st Battalion, 77th Armored Regiment, welcoming them to the Steel Tiger family. U.S. ceremonies date to the days of the Continental Army at Valley Forge. Baron von Steuben, the first Inspector General of the Army, wrote the original manual by which military ceremonies were conducted in America. Continental Army conducted the first ceremonial review in 1778 at Valley Forge. Referred to as the Grand Review, it was conducted to celebrate the Treaty of Alliance with France. During the review, brigades were posted and paraded in the order of battle. Present-day ceremonies, like the one you will witness this afternoon, are conducted to render honors, preserve traditions, and inspire esprit de corps. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The history, traditions, and accomplishments of the 1st Battalion, 77th are embodied in its colors. Historically, the colors have served as around the soldiers of the organization rally as they call
Center.
colors have traditionally been on the commander's side, carried forward even when the commander fell. All others in the organization might perish. The colors live on forever. The custodian of the unit's colors is the battalion, the command sergeant major, the senior enlisted advisor to the battalion commander. Passing of the unit's colors symbolizes the transfer of command responsibility and authority from the outgoing commander to the incoming, demonstrating to the soldiers of the unit that Lieutenant Colonel McClellan has passed the mantle of leadership to Lieutenant Colonel Soyka, and with this also passes the loyalty of the soldiers. By authority of AR 600-20, the undersigned assumes command of the 1st Battalion, 77th Armored Regiment, effective 2 June 2020. Signed, Michael V. Soyka, Lieutenant Colonel, Armor Command. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the 3rd Armored Brigade Combat Team, 1st Armored Division, Colonel Mark A. Soyka.
Well, good morning. I think this is the 3rd fine day that we've had for battalion changes of command, and I'm fearful that this is the last double-digit morning we're going to have. So apologies to those that were not informed that we're starting an hour early, to include my wife Valerie. I forgot to tell her that it was at 8:45 instead of 9:45. Sorry about that. Look, it's a great day today, and I'm not sure that Mark or Mike ever thought it would come. You see, Mark took command 6 months before expected. Johnny Cassiano, the commander beforehand, got picked up for an SFAB gig in short notice, and in January instead of June, he took command. And fast forward a couple of years later, we came back from Korea, and I said, hey Mark, you know, the Soykas might be coming in December, but we're going to keep you in command till June. So this left Mark, so backing up to when he took command, this left Mark to assume command, head out to the field for 3 months, conduct gunnery, maneuver training, prepare for another month at the National Training Center. Following that, he deployed to Korea and back, and instead of changing command, like I just said, we kept him on for 7 more months. Part of it was reestablishing the summer changeover schedule, because moving in the winter is a hard thing to do, although as we talked earlier today, it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Trying to move in the middle of this, I could only imagine. Well, we're going to do it next week, but I could imagine. You know, and the other part was performance punishment. You know, when you're doing so well, we're just going to keep you around. Well, all right, I was just joking on that part. It doesn't do well with a small crowd, but the reason for the extension was to keep them around during the summer. In this case, it worked out. Mark's wife Grace is doing her residency at William Beaumont, and Mark's going to be the PMS at New Mexico State, short drive up the road. So neither of them are actually leaving the Fort Bliss community. So it was an extra bonus to keep the family and the Bulldogs for a few more months. Mark, your achievements have been numerous and supremely impactful. It was evident that you devoted a great deal of time to developing your leaders and soldiers. I trust that any one of your companies could deploy to combat today and win against a peer threat. And I'm thrilled to know you're going to yet another job which will have significant impact on building leaders of character for tomorrow's Army. Valerie and I have very much enjoyed having you, Grace, Sawyer, and Noor as our next door neighbors, and I wish you all much luck in the future. It's not easy being a dual military family, but from watching you this past year, I know that you'll find a way and will come out thriving as usual. To Lieutenant Colonel Mike Soyka, Sarah, Benjamin, and Matthew, welcome to the Bulldog family. You too were impacted by the extended command, and as luck would have it, you found a fantastic role as a Deputy G4 on the division staff. Truth be told, Brigadier General Eichberg suggested you might have to do a full year on the staff as you were having a huge and immediate impact up there that was benefiting the whole division and the installation. That's quite a testament to your dynamic and flexible capabilities, and I'm certain that you're the right leader at the right time for this unit to tackle the upcoming challenges and opportunities the Steel Tigers and the Bulldog Brigade have in store for them in the coming year. So welcome aboard to you. To the Steel Tigers out there watching from afar, you have a new commander, effective immediately. Give him the same grit and determination you gave to Lieutenant Colonel McClellan, and remember, you are the reason why units succeed or fail. Continue your pattern of success into the future. Iron Soldiers, Army Strong, Bulldogs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the outgoing commander of the 1st Battalion, 77th Armored Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Mark McClellan.
Major General Matlock, Sergeant Major Cobb, Colonel and Mrs. Cloutier, Sergeant Major Bro, fellow commanders and sergeants major, friends and family of the Steel Tigers, thank you for joining me, whether in person or virtually, for this ceremony this beautiful Fort Bliss morning. I promised myself I wouldn't tear up until I saw my tank sitting out there, and so it's so beautiful in the distance, and it's really sad knowing I'll never be able to get on it again. But it's got a great new boss now, so I know he'll take it forward. General Matlock, Colonel Cloutier, thank you for the opportunity to command. I truly appreciate the extra months in the seat. During that time, I was able to shoot another gunner at the Steel Tigers, distinguished in battalion top tank, but who's counting, execute a platoon sticks, and see our battalion excel during Bulldog focus. I was also able to see young leaders adapt and grow as our nation was stricken with the COVID-19 pandemic. General Eichberg, I know you're here in spirit. Thank you for making maintenance and gunnery get great again. Your laser focus on readiness and standards has helped make this division the best in the Army. Colonel Cloutier, thank you for allowing us commanders to command in a truly mission command environment, even though sometimes we may not have deserved so much freedom. Your trust in us enabled us to more effectively lead our battalions, and for that, not just me, but all the commanders who worked for you are appreciative of that. I want to especially thank Valerie for welcoming our family in as a neighbor. Thank you for your support and love. We are truly thankful. We will miss having the Cloutiers on the block. The Bulldog Brigade has been blessed with a talented group of battalion commanders. I was lucky to serve with them and learn far more from them than I contributed back. Thank you for your peer mentorship, Johnny, Mike L., Greg, Colin, Charles, Jason, Mike G., and JJ. I want to thank Sergeant Major Oliver and Sergeant Major Bro for your coaching and mentoring and for your personal power approaches to leadership that set the right tone for the organization. I was extremely lucky to be blessed with two great battalion command sergeants major while in this command. Sergeant Major Ryan McClellan was rightfully identified to be a brigade level leader in 1st Cav Division. I know that Sergeant Major Whittam will be next to move on to a BCT level CSM position. Sergeant Major Whittam, every day leading this great battalion with you has been a pleasure. Your professionalism, dedication to our soldiers, and relentless focus on standards is a pleasure to watch. Your tireless efforts are seen and appreciated by leaders across this BCT. I look forward to working with you again someday. Sergeant Major Chavez, while we only worked together for a few months, thank you for stewarding our battalion through an important period of transition. I'm so glad you're still leading soldiers at the BCT level. In addition to these great sergeants majors, I also had an amazing group of field grade officers that worked with me. James S., Jared, Sean C., James V., and Sean T. I think the rule was if you were a major with the name Sean or James, you came to work for 177. I appreciate your extreme hard work, your candor, your humor, and most of all, your humanity. These majors would not have been successful, though, without our battalion's great operations sergeants major, Sergeant Major Brakefield, Sergeant Major Lowry, and Sergeant Major Green. Thank you for doing the wet work without which we wouldn't have been successful. I was lucky to serve with a great group of company commanders over the past 29 months as well. John, Ken, Trahearn, Gabe, Chris G, Chris C, Colin, Chris M, Matt, Stephen, Jeff, Yvonne, Andrew, Jeff, Sarah, Grant, and Justin. Please keep in touch. I look forward to seeing for you all prospering as field grade leaders in the future. To the first sergeants, thank you for toiling daily. We wouldn't get anything done without you, and I mean that. Success in this command would not have been possible without two ladies who stood up to take positions of Battalion SFRG Senior Advisor, Ms. Teresa McLean and Mrs. Joanne Matthews. I greatly appreciate your tireless efforts day in and day out working with our SFRG leaders and our families. To my two tank crews, thank you for your expertise and your lethality. To the chaplain, to chief, and to the master gunners, I see how hard you work and the extra hours you put in. Thank you. This battalion is so much better because of it. Changes of command, though, are not really about the officer going out. They're more about the commander coming in. Mike, it's been great getting to know you and Sarah. The battalion is in the right hands with you in command. I know you will take this great battalion to new heights. To the soldiers of the Steel Tiger Battalion, it's been a privilege and an honor to serve with you over the past 29 months. The NCOs, the lieutenants, the tank crewmen, the infantrymen, FSC soldiers, you amaze me every day. I saw your lethality in 6 gunneries and NTC live fire. I saw your maneuver proficiency in 2 Bulldog focuses, an iron focus, NTC force on force, a warrior strike, and a breach exeval. I saw your cultural understanding every day during our deployment to Korea. I saw your fitness during PT and our battalion running clubs, both live and virtual. Most importantly, I saw how much you cared for each other day in and day out. Please continue to work hard to take care of each other and PMCS the Ferraris in the motor pool. You get to race them again soon. For the Dallas Cowboys fans in the battalion, thank you for putting up with my jokes and not kidnapping me and drowning me in a river filled with your tears. For we know that would be a deep river for Dallas Cowboys fans. To my brothers Darren and Eric, know that the beatings I took from you too made boxing class as a cadet that much easier, but also know that I'm thankful for the daily examples you set as you lead your lives. You are my role models. To my in-laws, Bear and Bill, thank you for giving me an amazing woman to be my wife and for your faith and love every day. To my mom and dad, I'm sorry that you could not be here for this, but please know that a little part of you has been with me for my entire Army career. Thank you for your love and guidance and for continuing to be my biggest fans. You are my heroes. To my son Sawyer and my daughter Nora, thank you for letting the Army borrow your daddy for a little while. Know that when I wasn't with you, it was because I was with this great group of people helping to make the world a better place. Grace, no one can doubt how much you love the Army. You actually raised your right hand and joined it. I'm in awe of how you balance the demands of being a physician, an Army officer, a parent, and a wife. Any success I've had in my career I owe to your love and support. Thank you to everyone. Steel Tigers, blood on the axe. Bulldogs, iron soldiers. Tiger 6, sign off the net.
Brigadier General and Mrs. Eichberg, Colonel and Mrs. Cloutier, Sergeant Major Cobb, Sergeant Major Bro, distinguished guests, family, friends, and soldiers of the Steel Tigers, both present here today and watching us live via Facebook. Thank you for attending today. I'm humbled by the opportunity to command a battalion in the best brigade in the United States Army as a part of America's Tank Division. I hear that I'm only given 3 minutes to say my thank you, so I'm going to try really hard to fit everybody in. I'd like to thank Mark for the warm welcome he's offered us, the outstanding transition he's facilitated. We'll work really hard to try to sustain the climate and culture that he established over the last 2+ years. As with any Army leader, I would not be here today without the incredible support of both my family and the leaders and soldiers that I've had the privilege to serve with over the years. Sarah, you are my everything, and I could not imagine this ride without you. I love you always. Ben and Matt, I love being your dad, and you amaze me every day with your talents and your resiliency. Thank you. To my father, who we recently lost, I know you're looking down on us from heaven today and smiling. To my mother and my sister, as well as my in-laws and other friends and family watching today on Facebook, I love you, and thank you for your support and love over the years. To all the leaders, peers, NCOs, and soldiers who have taught me, corrected me, pushed me, and fought by my side, I hope that I'm able to live up to your legacy. I would not be here without the mentorship that I've received from the soldiers in the rank of private through general officer that I've had the privilege to serve with these last 18 years. Thank you to the Hounds, Ramrods, Cohort 6, Frogs, War Eagles, Dragoons, Coterie 6, America's First Corps, and Iron Soldiers leaders that have helped me along my way. I know that I will continue to learn every day. I know the soldiers, NCOs, officers of the Steel Tigers will continue to push me as well. Colonel Cloutier, thank you for the incredible opportunity to serve alongside the soldiers in this brigade. And thank you for the opportunity to continue to serve as a leader to the sons and daughters of America. I truly enjoy being in the Army every day, but I don't think I've been this excited since I got my first tank, Boomstick, in 2002. To my new teammates in the Regulars, Dealers, Dakotas, Sapper Steel, Defender, and Iron Support, I'm excited to work with you and help the brigade continue to get better every day. It is great to be reunited with some old friends and make some new ones, and I cannot wait to see where we go together. The Steel Tiger soldiers out there, I have the greatest respect for what you've already accomplished. This unit has a great reputation, and while we will be tested both by COVID-19, murder hornets, and a compressed training schedule in this beautiful August weather, we'll grow together and we'll work every day to uphold the reputation you've worked so hard to create. We will do this by building trust with our new team, empowering our leaders, training hard, and sustaining our equipment, which will allow us to be confidently aggressive on the battlefield. Command Sergeant Major Witham, I appreciate all that you've already given me in my transition. I'm excited to have you as my battle buddy as we lead the battalion towards that goal. The Steel Tiger families, I know that we will succeed together, and I want you to know that I'm amazed at the amount of support you provide your soldiers while adapting to the changing circumstances of the last few months. It's truly incredible. Just like this change of command, not everything is going to go the way that we expected, but I know that you will continue to support us through all of it. Thank you again, Colonel Cloutier and Major General Matlock out there in Facebook land for allowing me the privilege to command this amazing unit. Iron Soldiers, Bulldogs, blood on the axe. This is Tiger 6, signing on the net.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand to sing you the Iron Soldier March and the Army Song.
Iron soldier, all iron sides, first Army Division, honor and pride, guarding freedom with
Bulldog. Bulldog, sir. Sergeant Major, take charge.
Steel Tigers.
Hold on me out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony.